I am Blair Milan and welcome to It Is What It Is JA, partnered with Instinct Media Productions. And this episode is sponsored by Pure Water, IrieBeanz Coffee, Karmen's Kollection, and Tami Boodie. And today I have with me celebrity makeup artist Kim. Hi. And we also have our big Jamaican actor, Everaldo Creary, who made his latest appearance in the Bob Marley movie. And musician. I'm sure you guys know that as well. In today's episode, we'll be discussing dress code in relationships. Do you think there's a particular dress code when you're in a relationship, or say you're married or you're just dating somebody? Do you think that, you know, there should dress a particular way? Let's start with you, Everaldo, because you're a man. Yeah, you're a man. So let me ask you first, as a man, yeah, you're with your woman, and say, for example, me and your woman, I'm wearing this, and I say, we're going out. You have a problem with my outfit?
No, what's wrong with that? You're absolutely gorgeous.
Oh, thank you. Oh, stop. It's just because you're there right so right now, you know, you added that, you know.
What do you mean?
I'm just a check, you know.
I don't know it too much.
Okay, all right. Just a check, so you're not just flatter me, you know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good when you're bathed, you know. No,
it's true.
It's very true. I mean, there are levels to that question. I mean, you know, what is appropriate or
what is appropriate, right? Because
can vary, you know what I mean?
For different people, because some men now probably would see this and be like, no, she can't step outside the door. And all right, there's two ways to look at this. There are some people who they think, okay, you have to dress with them a particular way, but if you're going out with your girls, it's a different outfit you have to wear all together.
Too much control, you know what I mean? You have to run from the too much control, you know?
Right.
Allow your partner to be themselves, because then what did you like? You like your perception of the person,
right?
Or you want to know the person,
right?
So I mean, dress code is important, because then if I'm just meeting you for the first time, you know, what am I attracted to?
Right.
Yeah, especially an
or what
artistic
were you
person.
attracted to?
Like, yeah, you know, what am I attracted? You know, I'll be like, I mean, since I come here, I've been looking at you guys' toes. I was like, yeah, I love all the red bunks with this black right here, sir, and the white over here, sir. I mean, white is pretty popular. Why is that so popular?
I think it's just a safe color. It kind of goes with everything.
Color. Pops, man.
Yeah.
Dress code. I mean, I give Jamaican girls dressing #1. You know.
Yeah,
I mean, I travel all over and see a lot of guys.
Yeah,
but there's something special with all you guys. Keep it clean and organic. It's like a fruit. I mean, no pun intended, but it's like, you know, no, truly, it's like, it's very organic is the word, you know. It's like, you know, you overseas is like you question everything, you know.
Yeah.
The dress code of the everything, of the personality, the everything, the gender, everything.
Right.
But so now it comes down to the individual and what you prefer, and at the same time, with the question of decency, even though it varies, there should be some margin for decency.
Yeah, I agree. I'm not saying that you're gonna just.
Yeah, so it's not to dictate.
Right.
But you know, everybody, you know.
But there are men who dictate, and then there are also women. So let's not just say men.
Yeah.
There are also women.
I had a girlfriend like that. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that mashed up the relationship immediately still, because.
I had to.
I mean, we're good now. So if she's hearing this, you know, I mean, I'll call you.
No, not call me. Let's not call it.
We're gonna say so and so.
Right, so and so. I mean, they know themselves, but you know.
There's this party called French Connection.
Yeah, back in the day.
Yeah.
They don't have it now,
fashion obsession.
Right.
You know, me a fashion person as an artist. Because me not believe me if I spend my money with the bag of brands. But I like to create my own stuff, because then I'm the only person in the world with it. You know?
Exactly.
All right. I have this girlfriend who won the Prime Minister Youth Award at the same time. She won it for fashion. Her name is Terry. So I like, Terry, I like the shirts you make. And she's like, I only do girl shirts. And I said, yeah, but there's this party and it is fashion obsession. I mean, I feel a Napoleon vibe, you know, some European French look. So big collar and sleeves.
Right.
And she come back with something amazing, a red shirt, a green shirt. I mean, I wear green, because purple, myself.
Okay.
I mean, I said the green. she
Wow.
did good. She wear it green and like neon. I don't even know. It's like popping, rich earth green, like very nature green.
Right.
With the edges of purple strips, you know, and the color being, you know, I said, mad.
Yeah.
You know, remind me back in the days when father did have one. Too.
Yeah.
So I said the pants, you know, a jeans can go with the pants. It go degrade the whole style, you know. A jeans is different. So you need like a lens like this, you know, or just something like a leather pants, like but red was coming to mind.
Okay.
So I got the red leather pants. It was banging, you know. But she didn't like the red leather pants.
It's too much now.
Yeah, it's
She
too
said, "Yeah,
much.
too much."
Yeah,
She
she
said,
said,
"Yeah,
"Yeah,
too
too
much
much
about
about
it."
it."
So when she came over the night, no, I'm coming, so, woman, I'll be my
Are you-
thing. She
are you
said,
good?
no,
Are you
no,
excited
no,
about it?
no,
Are you
no, no.
Are you excited about your
I was
outfit?
like, all right.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I'm very like, I'm not really shun people immediately. I'm listen.
Right.
So I'm gonna take out the jeans. I put on the
You met, yeah,
jeans.
man, you met in the middle. You
You
found that
tried to
middle
meet in
ground.
the
Yeah.
middle.
I tried
You
to
tried
meet
to
in,
meet
put
in
on
the
the
middle.
jeans.
You tried to compromise just a little
So
bit.
it's green, it's red. I mean, I say white shoes. So now it's green. The only jeans we could have found was like a black, you know, jeans, kind of too baggy too. 'Cause at the time, tight, slim, never did
Yeah.
in.
Right,
But I made this red pants to fit, yo.
Right.
Anyway, sit on the loafers. Show that I'm not wearing any socks.
Right, right.
But I lotion the ankle. You get what I'm
Right.
saying? Put on the jeans, we're looking at the mirror. Me not feel it.
You know, feel it.
No.
And are you that?
Kinda wasn't the
Yeah,
plan.
and
Yeah.
I'm a brand.
Right.
I'm a brand.
You are
What
a
do
brand.
You mean?
Yeah.
I mean, at the time, never. Yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
it
but
don't
you have to start
matter.
from
You're
somewhere.
building,
That's
you're
what it's
building your brand. The point is you're building your
Yeah.
brand.
So I refused. She pressured my mommy at the time, and you know, everybody. And my mom was like, "Well, when them spend them time and make it's hard for." You know, her friend was like, "Well, you know, you're a comedian boyfriend, anyways." I was like, "Oh man." So, anyways, we'll go to the party.
You eventually went in the jeans.
No.
Oh, you went in your outfit.
Excuse me.
I'm just making sure. It's serious, you know.
me.
It's serious about
No,
this.
man.
Now.
Red
The look.
pants.
Yeah.
Me and my brethren, I mean, oh gosh. Big up brethren. I mean, none of us are really too close anyways, but big up brethren, you know, so we did it and some play going like our ticket was accidentally left in the car, so we had to go back. So I didn't get to enter with her.
Right.
But upon my entry, of course, cameras were flashing. I was
Right,
like,
right,
"Oh,
right,
wow."
right.
We came out in the papers. You get what I'm
You
saying?
see, look at that.
Yeah.
And I'm sure if
The
you
two
were
of you or just
The
you?
two, me and my brethren,
Oh, okay.
because of the outfit.
Okay,
Oh.
When it could have been me and,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Right.
All right.
Cause
So,
them time they should already inside.
Right.
yeah, and
Cool,
she
cool, cool, cool,
normal.
cool.
you know,
Yeah.
in
No,
her
oh.
attire.
She normally, oh.
I mean, you,
Ooh,
if
it's the truth. If
no,
it's the
but
truth,
if
it's
it's
the truth.
fashion obsession, or are you going to be the edge?
Yeah.
Right. I agree with you.
You have to, you know.
Yeah.
So, anyways, all right, fine. We'll watch a show. The models them come out. We say, yo, I wish that up on the stage.
Exactly.
You get me? So
Yeah.
the night was awesome, but we didn't spend the night together
At all.
at all at the party. No, that was the issue for me. It's like
So she
there
vexed.
was
She ignorant.
yeah,
So
So
she
she
just-
just,
she
she
probably
probably
hate the
fully
outfit.
ignorant.
So I'm like,
Over it.
then if it's gonna be like that, then
Then what's the point?
what's the point? You know, I don't have anything against her, but it's just the part
so this
that
is
you
the
go-
thing. She met you as a creative. She met you as a person who likes to push the boundary in fashion.
yeah.
So if she met you like that, what was she expecting? She want a normal youth.
Well, I mean, what I find with people is like they would love the
idea of you.
personality,
Right,
the idea
yeah.
of you.
Yeah.
But then when it's
But
to
the
really,
process you
yeah.
take to get to that is, you know, might be not so attractive.
Right.
Jay-Z talk about it. It's not even just with relationship. It's for me, it's like a thing called the shiny thing syndrome. you know, where it has to glitter first for it to get excitement, you know.
Right.
So then we like the diamond, but we didn't know that diamond went through thousands of pressure.
Right.
And then like when you're infatuated with someone, you're not looking at the negative. So maybe she saw a few outfits that you should never really like, but she's not thinking about that. She just, I know I like this. Exactly.
And and she's probably
she kind of picking and choosing what she likes and kind of romanticizing what she wants.
And then she probably now thinking this is some big event now, and she's seen you in this outfit.
And I'm gonna be embarrassing.
Yeah, she's probably thinking that. She's probably thinking she's gonna be embarrassed.
So it's fair.
Yeah.
So even after then, I was like, you know,
You can't help her.
Yeah.
Can't help. So when even with the breakup, in reflecting in myself too, you know, I was like, man, maybe I was a little bit harsh. I mean, I had my, you know, I had my own identity or whatever, but I could be a little bit harsh in the way I dealt with it, like just write it off and not say, yo, maybe we could grow. Which is another thing I find with relationships. It's like we tend to hop out, you know, when the challenges come. When
it's tricky though, you know, because
that's my thing.
Identify something to grow with versus a red flag.
Exactly.
Because I'm gonna look back and say, but I saw this all along. Why didn't I?
I was about to
say
work
that.
out,
but I think when you're in the moment, it's a little bit difficult for you to navigate.
So it's like, it's not the first time. I had an high school girlfriend where I say it could have worked, but it's like I didn't give it any chance. I was just too.
But do you really think, if you think about it, like if you go back into it, you think that if you gave it a chance, it would have been something? Or have you looked at other things and said, boy, you get what I'm saying?
Well, I think I'm more intelligent in terms of relationship as a subject.
Okay.
Yeah. I wasn't.
Right. You
grow, you
evolve
through experience.
Exactly.
So I just spend time and think about it. And it's, one of it is like, I mean, I used to hate see when my friends meet a girl and she's no longer doing her passion.
Because she is now focused on him. Yeah.
So that for me was like a no, because I don't want it to be to me.
A lot of girls do that where they dress a particular way. So you met me hot and sexy and love for, you know, do my thing and whatever. And I meet you now and then I start to cover up and just
tone it down.
I tone it down and look plain Jane, as you say. Plain Jane. And because some men don't want their woman to look sexy, but them when look on other woman
which is weird.
Sexy, which is crazy.
It's nuts. It's weird.
Why wouldn't you want your woman to look good beside you? Why wouldn't you want your woman to be your arm candy?
Why would you want to maintain the look that you... The
look that make you attracted to her in the first place?
Exactly.
Why would you want
you're there, so you shouldn't be intimidated.
Exactly. Why would you want to now change her because you're afraid? Because once again, it's their insecurity. You're afraid that somebody else might come and say...
Yeah, so when you... It's like... Maybe you can use this as indicator, because then at the same time, you looking good is not necessarily what you're wearing, it's what you're feeling what you're wearing.
Right, exactly.
You know?
So if I put on my clothes, you feel good in your clothes, and somebody come tell you, say, no, you can't wear that. Man,
I'm going outside, doing it.
Yeah, I go outside, come and feel good.
I can't help you. Because the moment you start to like change your outfit and take off the clothes, in the same way that you were determined to wear that pants, once you put on the jeans, you don't feel like yourself. You already had that plan in your mind, you know that look there. Yeah, that's too weird. I look there. You know what you feel with that. Exactly. Yes. Yes. See the picture of them already. Like you know what you want to look like. So I can't.
You know, say mega dep on page 2 and says, and look how them you want me take that off and me look good on page 2.
You know. I mean, page 2 is a thing. You know.
Page 2 is a thing. Is it not still a thing?
Yeah, it's still a thing. You know? And you can actually be on page 2 by just being flawless or just exceptional.
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean.
And that's how I am. Like if I'm thinking about where I'm going, I try to think about what I'm wearing before. And then sometimes, you know, you're like, oh, all right, let me try on something else. You see, if I'm not comfortable in what I'm wearing, like if I try on 10 things I'm not comfortable, I'm not going nowhere. Like I get frustrated. No, it's a frustrating process because it's like you want to make sure so you feel good in what you're wearing when you go out and you step out on the road, you know.
No,
you want to feel good.
For sure.
So when you feel good and you put on your clothes, now you want to come tell me, say,
me
can't wear that.
I can't help you.
So it's for me, so it's like a yin yang. So it's like, you know, I mean to dress a particular way. So the danger in that too, I mean, as Rasta, right? You're going to expect us to like, yo, love the natural thing, and you have the Rasta move, you know, to each his own, because you know Chinese love Chinese, right? But but if I'm gonna tread earth on a type of vibration, which is about, you know, one love and you know, which one love is kind of to remove judgment.
Right.
You know, I don't want to judge you because, you know, I want lashes. And
Right.
You know, that don't make sense because, you know, historically it's coming from our culture too.
Right.
You know what I mean? Tattoo, hennas, beautification, you know what I mean? So for me, especially you guys, you approach it like it's art. It's like,
You're right.
You know, it's an art, you know, it's like going to a museum. It's a gallery for painting where you see different types.
Especially the three of us here. I consider all three of us creatives. So for us, what we put on, we have to be, it's not just we put it on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's not just
we all have our
No,
own
it's
different unique styles that we want to know, that once we step out, people say, yeah man, that is definitely a Blair.
Yeah,
that's a Kim.
I mean,
that's a Everaldo.
Don't want to cut you, but I kind of get a ragamuffin elegance from
Yeah?
from her, you know,
Nice.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, you know, I like that, you know what I mean?
Thank you.
And then, of course, you're just elegant, you know what I mean? So it's
Stop
great.
it.
So it's
Stop
like,
it.
it's a steam
Making
and
my head
feel.
swell now.
All right, sorry, let me stop.
No, but yeah, I get what
Yeah,
you're saying.
true.
But you know, it is a big thing, and
is.
people don't talk about it in their relationships, that this is a real topic. This is a real thing that causes a lot of breakups. As you know, you're here to even say that, you know, that caused an issue in one of your relationships. It's a big thing that both men and women have, you know, trying to control whatever. So for me, in an instant, I've never really tried to control what a man wears, but in an instant, let's say we're going somewhere fancy though. For example, we're going somewhere fancy. But I wear one t-shirt and one jeans, like him I go, I don't know, not to a fancy place.
And that's a little bit different.
I'm go to the mechanic shop. I'm gonna be like, where you going?
And he's not Tom Cruise, right?
Right, you're not Tom Cruise.
You can't just try to
you can't just do that.
No.
No, when you reach Tom Cruise levels, then you do that. But here's my thing. I was just like, that's when I would probably be like, yo, no.
And to be fair, you know, you do have some guys that are just casual throughout.
True, but there's a way to be casual.
They don't.
But there's a way, right?
And a lot of them are resistant to it because they feel like it's, I guess, embodying something that isn't true to them, or they haven't found a personal style yet. I guess. Okay. And I think if you're casual, there's a way to kind of maintain that look, you know, until you put on the suit and the tie.
You can literally wear a t-shirt and throw on a jacket over
and
it,
nice
exactly, and you look like go somewhere. You know?
But something like that, I feel like I'm trying to have your best interest.
That is what I'm saying, because there's a way to do it.
Uncomfortable. I don't want people to be whispering, saying X, Y, and Z. And also, I don't want people to look at me like I don't care about you. Either, you know.
So that is it. You said the right thing. I don't care about it. So it's not. So no, it's like, I can be adamant about my thing, but when the relationship is gonna grow now, we both have to find ways to introduce the compromise.
Exactly.
So if I know that, you know, I'm always rugged, and you beg me one time for you,
just
this is my anniversary, for Christ's sake. Wear a socks, you know?
Do you own a pair of socks?
I do. Yeah, I would wear a socks.
You would wear a socks. So you should ask and say, honey, wear a sock. It's our anniversary. Wear a socks.
I would wear a socks.
And a longer pants.
I would wear a socks.
You would do, but
because there's a joy that's going to be on you, in you.
Okay.
That I think each partner should be focused on cultivating.
Right.
You know? So if I see that, it means so much to you, you know, maybe we can swing it one day, because life is flexible, you know. Sometimes we're a bit too absolute with it, you know what I mean? And then that will, you know, them kind of surprise make lively up the relationship.
No, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
You know, one day you probably just cut off your jeans and, you know, make fun of me, you know.
Yeah, there has to be fun in it, you know, but I don't feel it, as you said, the control and telling you know, what to wear, when to wear what, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, I've never experienced that.
Like,
I don't know what that, like, I think my response would be, I would kind of just be like, that's, unless it's something inappropriate for where I'm going.
Yes.
May I try to put on a battery and may I go state dinner? I don't know.
That's a different, that's a whole different thing. That's a whole different thing.
Generally speaking, I'm pretty conservative with my dress, so I can't imagine that it would be an issue for anybody, but you'd be surprised.
Right, you'd really be surprised.
You know what's a big challenge? I think the challenge is, you know, having respect and reverence for your sovereign right.
Right.
To affect your space the way you want to, you know, your body, your you, that's yours.
Right.
You know? So if I sit and I say, yo, you know what, I'm gonna ball my head, you know, that's my decision.
Right.
And for me, with everybody, you know, no matter what you choose to do.
I think some people look at it as, or I should say maybe in some men, how some men look at it is, do you respect the relationship if you wear, if you decide to wear something that is not appropriate, meaning you basically look like,
that's context,
right, so you basically look like you're looking something. You step out now and you're not dressed like somebody who has a partner or a husband. Crazy. I'm just saying there's ways to look at it. There's ways to look at it, because you could dress a particular way, right? And probably this is how you dress all the time. But you're with the person, so them don't have no issue. But the minute you say, all right, I'm going out with the girls, or you know, whatever, and you're still dressing the same way, but that's the minute them mind start go hold on there. Me not got there. Why y'all wear that?
Yeah,
crazy.
So I look at you and a friend them, I go, look, man.
That's trust, though.
That is trust. I agree with you.
Yeah,
I agree with you.
And you know, trust is a me thing.
Yeah.
You know, so the thing, I don't know why we have to challenge it more and more, because man, it's like our society kind of grows to think about it.
Right.
You know, we have to always challenge it, you know, step by step, let's challenge it, because we are going to always be in a war with each other.
I agree.
And sometimes the work is just on the inside. So I would say, you know, if I need to allow you to be your
authentic self.
Yeah, and that's a safe space. And safe space is lacking in every context.
Because how I am too, I would be like, you know, take out whatever clothes I'm gonna wear and be like, what do you think of this? You think this looks good? You know, should I wear this? You know, whatever. So, you know, you're actually giving him an opportunity to even help you choose your outfit.
Well, that's where I have a problem. Generally,
not meaning like you have to help me.
No. Right. I just mean like generally. Right. I guess because I am so, confident in what you're wearing. That I decided I'm going to do. I rarely ask for opinion. Okay. Rarely ask for opinion. So I think like sometimes you exclude people from the conversation, which is not because I don't want you to be a part of the decision making. Right. But it's just I already know where I put on. I already know where I'm going. But again, a lot of the times you have to kind of step outside of yourself and, you know, have consideration for your partner. Just to ask partner.
Right. Just to ask, hey, what do you think about this? Do you like this? You know, just to say nothing wrong with that.
But I do it to know if I should continue to ask you. So it's like testing the water kind of thing. I'm like, gee, I know, but just to get involved and like say, yo, choose the white socks. I was like, it's all white already.
Right. You just want a little splash of something in there. A little splash of something. Like,
but anyways, with the back to, it's like with the concept of like decency. So we're going to the beach, right?
Right.
And you're in a bikini. And
right.
But it's acceptable there.
Right.
And you change the environment, it's not. I don't see you as less of a woman.
If you wear your bikini to
anywhere
else. Yeah, you're gonna look crazy.
For me is what is, if you allow society to be the depiction of your worth, then you know you're going to miss. And some people walk around with that. Yeah. You know, so it's not like I'm saying, to prove a point, you're going to church in a bikini. It's just like for us to know in ourselves that, if I'm not gonna go, oh lad, you know, we should just so.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It doesn't matter.
Or,
I won't even lie. One time, I was in church, and a girl walked in this like literal crop top. Like it was an outfit. Like you look at, clearly she bought the outfit together. It was literally like a crop top vibe.
Yeah.
And like a high waist pants. And I literally went, like I followed her with I was like, what?
What's going on?
Where should I go? Where should I go? 'Cause, I mean, I know I am a little bit more risky with how I dress. However, but now wear a crop top in a church.
Yeah.
Like,
You're
my
more
mother would plead the blood of
conservative in
Jesus
that,
over
yeah,
me.
yeah.
She really would.
Yeah.
Right?
I mean,
like
that's how you're raised on your socialization.
But I just
she goes into the church and it's just like, well,
and I
at
think
least my
everybody
outfit shall go in there.
I feel
yeah.
Listen, I feel like everybody had like literally. I feel like everybody stopped listening to the pastor at that point, and everybody had went like she fully. And I was like, what?
Sorry, pastor.
Yeah, and I went back, and I was like, okay, cool, and I just went back because I was just like, where's she going?
Yeah, that's true.
And she was walking in with a man. So now, even in my head, I'm going, you as a man, okay. That's good. You're both going to church together. I don't know if he's your friend. I don't know if he's your girlfriend. I don't know what she is to you. However, wouldn't you care about what she's wearing to in that aspect is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Because that's, as you said, is for her betterment. That's not to her detriment.
But in that aspect,
And
it's
to
really
be fair,
about render your heart and not your garment.
and that's what I was going to say. Some people really are just, God said, take me as I am. She going to the church and she getting the work.
He did say that.
Some people really are unaffected.
He did say, God, take me as I am. Take me.
Yeah. So even though you wouldn't do it, and it doesn't take anything.
That it doesn't take anything from her,
from her,
or from me,
Yeah.
and if she is coming into the house of the Lord, so that is a good sign.
Yeah.
It could be that she was coming straight from a party and she decided, Jesus, please, I need to repent for all of what I just did. But maybe. I mean, hey.
I mean, traveling did that for me because I grew up in a revivalist church, Rapid, you know, and you
would
talk
never
about
have guessed.
Right?
I swear. I say, yo, man, his household was creative. It
right?
was free reign.
Right?
No, I'm a big finger in my house. So. Yeah, I was even a deacon at the said church, but that's an
what?
Yeah.
Wow.
So I know a lot.
Wow.
But at this church, right? I couldn't wear marina. You know what I mean? Because then it's not morally aligned with the God that we worship at the time. So you literally not go heaven for certain things.
Right.
Marina.
If for real.
So you're not going to heaven because you wear a marina.
Shoulder.
Pants.
Wow.
Yeah, pants. Yeah, that's going to affect. It's going to affect you going into heaven.
Oh, right, a woman wearing pants.
Yeah.
Yes, I remember that used to.
Things,
that was a thing.
Yeah.
I feel like in
Lipstick
general.
too.
Yes, I know that. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I know that was a thing. Like you couldn't, because even me growing up, I never wore pants to church. Like I just never did it. Not because my parents said, "Oh, you can't." It's just I think it's just something that was exactly something that you just can't wear pants.
And it's just how you socialize, you know. Because I went to a really new age. Well, grew up Catholic, and then when I had the opportunity to go to church on my own, I chose a very non-denominational new age kind of church. And I think that imposes in a different way because the thought is now in your head, oh well, I was only accustomed to doing this a particular way in a particular house with a particular set of people, and you realize that in life there are different avenues to do the same thing. You don't have to think about it in just one way. You don't have to think about it as your parents know best. You have other opportunities to be able to express yourself in different ways, and that can manifest itself in dress as well.
Exactly.
Yeah, and that's an indication of mental freedom. So like for me, you know, with the pants thing, I used to think of the woman less.
When she wore pants, because of what was already.
And she ball her head the same thing. She had tattoo the same thing. If she curse,
you're like,
same thing.
Yeah, you look at
her. I would have been at ground zero with you.
A lot of people was at ground zero. What do you mean? What do you mean? I was like,
so you're like, you're not literally not going to find nobody.
Nobody
is that perfect.
No, but truly, and for me to lift myself from off of that indoctrination now, help me to like decipher properly true character.
Right.
You know, because some of my coolest girlfriends would give me nuggets, you know, are well dollied up.
Yeah.
So it's like I can't use the cover of the book to judge the book.
Right.
You know? I have to be less lazy mind and get excited about your pages. You
Right.
know?
No, for sure.
Yeah. So
And I think also too,
chance.
like, I am very aware of the fact that when I look a particular way, you attract a particular person.
Exactly.
You get certain stigmas. People view in a different way.
Right.
But you have to just kind of own to say, well, this is what I want to look like, and I'm going to work with what people are thinking, and then do things to dispel that train of thought.
Yeah,
You get me?
Yeah, find your own self. Because then, for me, it's always, traveling did this for me. It's like, yeah, we're all over this clothes, but what about that tribe living for thousands of years with no bra?
Yes.
Yeah, they're alright, you know?
And they have the most upright bust.
They're
right. Right?
Yeah,
They are alright.
And the guys who walk around with, you know, useless affirmatives.
Right. Useless affirmatives. Wow. Yeah.
So what I think about that because I'm like, where that headspace for me now means then attraction can come from somewhere else.
Yes.
So if I'm just attracted by, I mean, appearance is important, but it cannot
Of
be
course,
the end game.
it's not the end game because
And the most exciting.
looks fade.
Yeah.
It has to fade.
It fades.
When you
So
go to
you're
the
never
river,
gonna look like the same way you looked at 20. You're not gonna look at 50.
No, and then as you grow, what you're attracted to is not
it's
the
gonna
same
change
either.
as well.
So,
And the things that you liked, meaning even in your dressing, what you liked when you're in your 20s, you're not gonna like in your,
Oh,
in your
God,
40s or your
no.
50s.
Not
You're dressed so
necessarily.
differently.
I never used to wear the clothes, you know. Crazy.
Girl,
Crazy.
let's not talk about not wearing clothes on your
Crazy.
It don't make sense to just like this going to carnival too.
Of course not.
And why a next relationship of mine.
Oh boy.
Yeah, all right.
Let's do this song.
Full of experience.
She like carnival and you never like carnival. Most men don't like carnival though. The men that you see in carnival is because they want to just go and gyrate on the girls. That's really the reality. And then some are obviously, you know.
Yeah.
But
True. After the relationship, I had more appreciation for carnival.
Yeah, I think it usually takes the right person for them to appreciate it.
Because I used to drop her to the carnival event. Too much I don't like it. And then pick her up.
Oh, but that's compromise though.
Yeah.
That's a men wouldn't even, they'll be like,
The way I go.
So,
the pictures, I mean like, man, I had to learn to get over that.
Yeah.
That's exactly. She's literally on the road, like half naked.
She was very good for me because she showed me that if I say I am yours, you can trust me.
I love that.
Yeah.
And
I love that.
to
And I wish
get that from
more
her.
people would understand that.
But that's all you have.
That's how it should be.
Yeah, that's
so
all you have.
crazy.
I wish I
But a lot of
could do
people
that,
don't
but-
have that. Especially
No, but you can't control someone. No matter how you try, you cannot.
It's a
Them going and they're gonna do it. So
do it.
you're gonna kill up yourself trying to put in this rule and you can't do that and saying this and that, and then they're still going to do it regardless. Allow people to be themselves because ultimately
more restrictions and rules you put on
you get rebellion.
You're in a chokehold. It's just like a child.
You get rebellion.
Doing that, waiting them they're gonna do the same thing.
First opportunity.
It's reverse psychology. You tell them, "What gonna do it?" Great man. There was a trend now where the parents take the kid. This is a TikTok thing where the parents take the kids into the bathroom. You can say all the curse words you want to say in the bathroom.
Yeah, in front of the mirror.
Anywhere else, say it in front of the mirror, which I think is absolutely crazy, honestly. But people do it. Me now do that, you know. Me now do it. Me just open up a can of worms now for your opinion, if you just go around and embarrass you and cuss your bad word. But I'm just saying.
I don't know.
If you tell a child or you tell a person, don't do this, don't do this, don't do this, and they're a rebellious spirit, they're not gonna do it.
No, they absolutely will.
They're gonna do it. So if you keep saying to them, yo, I feel like you're gonna cheat on me or whatever, you just have this, not saying that you're the reason, but sometimes when you keep having trust issues with somebody, or you say to his spouse, I'm gonna wear that, and he has an issue with me wearing whatever. And every time you wear that, you see what I'm on the look for you, you see the
crazy.
So eventually you're just gonna throw me into the arms of this other person or whatever, because not saying that's the case, but I'm saying you're literally, it's like you are
pissing me off.
No, I'm gonna think about it.
Yeah.
What is it?
I think, guys, it's really an opportunity. Like, for instance, the other guy said, man, you're right, you put your arm around your woman, or
Exactly.
I see guys do that, like, probably chups her. I was like, so it's like, to me, if I'm the onlooker, I just did that, blurt something in these, and it put me in my place right now.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just try. But
and it makes you feel good, like you're owned in public too.
Right.
Exactly.
Yeah, which is, you guys love that.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Why not? So when you're just dating someone, right, and say they come out on the first date, all right, let's use you, Everaldo. Like, it seems like you have all of the experience, with all of the. So a girl comes out now. I don't know if you guys saw it, that the TikTok trend where this girl went on a first date with like strings, like literally.
This was barely hanging on.
Like literally, there's nothing. She basically had on no clothes, and she's like, "Can she wear this on a first date?" Like, what would be your thoughts as a man? You've invited this girl out on a first date, and you see her now in this outfit. What are your? I know you say you don't judge, but what are your thoughts? What would be your first thoughts? Her coming on this date to you.
I mean, it's kind of. If you're gonna judge me from the first thought alone, then it's not. You're gonna set me up,
No, not set me. I want you to be honest. What's your first? Because anybody.
If she looks awesome, and it's lust still, But
she looks awesome in it. Or,
well, I don't know, but I'll have to speak to her. I definitely ask about the dress eventually.
Yeah.
I mean, like,
what's
inspired the outfit? Because then where are we going?
Miscommunication.
But this is what I'm saying. Like, are you're going to dinner? Like,
we're going to dinner, not Margaritaville or by the beach.
But like, would you be turned off by that?
No, I wouldn't say I would.
But you probably wouldn't think this is somebody for you.
No, because we're there already at the date.
Fine. You can be there already at the date and still be turned off.
She turned up. But that's disrespectful too.
No, but I'm saying you can be in your mind. You got what I'm saying? You in your mind. Because let's be real, people go on blind dates, and then obviously a blind date, you don't know what you're expecting. Because technically you're going on, you don't know the person, So it's technically a blind date, right? You know nothing about this person. She come and she dressed in this thing. No, she comes and she sits down. The first thing you're gonna be thinking is,
what's going on?
What's going on?
Yeah, it's what's going on, but I'm different. So it's like,
we know you're different.
Please,
but I want you to like.
No, so I'm saying what I would do, right? We're already there on the date.
Right. So you would continue with the date.
We have to continue, but that is no an interest of mine. We have to discuss.
Oh, you have to discuss it.
But it's not coming from a judgment.
Right.
You just want
to know
more information.
You want to understand.
Yeah.
So for you, it's more understanding of how the outfit
because
got there.
Help me make my decision.
Okay. Fair enough. Okay. Fair enough.
And that's what first date is about.
Okay. Cool. That's true.
Yeah.
That is true. That is true.
Yeah, because I could turn up in my overall paint up, and she's like,
"Dude, what is that?
What is that?"
So, what if in another instance now, once again, you've met this woman and she, always put on, dress up, and, like how me and Kim were always act, right? And we're always put together, and all if we just have on one t-shirt and one tights, we're still...
Yeah, tight, that's like...
we still have a little, And then I start dress down, and because I'm thinking... This is the idea. I'm with somebody now. I don't need to continue dressing up. Don't you think...
People think that way though?
A lot of people think that way.
Do you think they think that way, or do you think it's just that they get comfortable and they forget? And they're not really going out as much?
I think it's both. I think it's
both. We're together, we're in the house. We're not really doing anything.
I think people
maybe watch a movie. We're not really.
I think
go dinner every. You know, we're not whining and dining.
Hold on, but I still think like you should, even if you're not whining and dining, but let's say we go movie something. You can still. You don't feel just because I'm going to the movies.
No, I'm not saying no. You know, but I'm wondering because I feel like
if it's by default.
Yeah, and it's not really like I'm gonna get him someone now, but I dress up. I think it's kind of just like people get
some people get too comfortable. Because they're like, yeah, man, we're together now, so I don't really need to put on. I don't need to keep looking good for my man.
That's
or
crazy.
Vice versa. Because don't get me wrong, there are men who drop off too as a result.
Yeah,
because them feel say, I can't leg on now because I have my woman and I don't have her. She don't need, go on exercise properly. You know what? There are men like that too. And then there are women who are like, I'm comfortable. So you're not about to wear the nice clothes no more. You're just dressed from, granny baggy. I don't even own a granny bag. I don't even know what that is.
Yeah, well, I don't.
Right, I mean, and I don't have.
But you could. There are times you could wear a granny baggy and it's exciting. It's just time and place.
To you?
Well, what if? Well, it's time and it's so.
To you?
Yeah,
I want you to you.
All right.
You like granny baggy? I want you to answer that, Everaldo. I want you to answer that.
I'm stressed.
I need you to answer that question. What do you mean? That's not sexy. No way, no how you say. I know you're not trying to judge people, but that's not sexy in no way. Nobody try to make it sexy.
Remember, Sam? The golden days, when your grandmother have the big 90, how much picnic she have? 12 and 13 and 14.
It used to make me wonder about that.
Let's be honest.
It used to make me wonder about that.
It's in the material, my dear.
The silk, the nice little feeling, something there.
So now, but for me, it's like one of the elements of comedy is surprise, right?
So you want the element of surprising with the baggy?
We just use comedy. We just use comedy loosely, but it means fun. But yeah. So for instance,
granny baggy. Sorry guys, don't do it. Don't own it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
I'm telling you guys, it's gonna work.
Don't do the granny baggy.
I'm gonna say
don't do it.
If you're always in the neat stuff, upon the band, you're always giving that.
Not always. No. You mix it up. There's V-cut. There's high waist.
Yeah,
there's the lace thing. Yeah. There is the as you said, the boy shorts. Yeah. There's different things.
Yes, I'm used
so you can mix it up. Yeah. So what? I must mix it up with the granny baggies.
No,
cover the whole of my body jaw, gone up over my belly and everything.
No, I'm giving you a situation. I'm giving you a situation. So for instance, I'm used to you coming out the bathroom prepared in your whatever fancy.
I'm not prepared. If you're my man, I'll come out so.
All right. So say for instance, there's a situation.
My man.
All right. No, I have no.
I borrow my borrow.
Well, that's true, but they have some. I know females who don't think because they want to keep the excitement high. They keep their self.
But if you have to think about that means there's no excitement.
That's true. That's the next question. But I'm saying, if I'm seeing you when you get ready, I see you put on your fancy stuff all the time. I'm used to that process. You coming from the bathroom and that. I'm there taking long to get ready because women take forever.
I don't.
And you come in and
I don't.
I definitely.
But one day you come out the bathroom in this baggy. You don't think I'll be on the floor?
You might just have a jokey girl. Let's just
try
to switch it up.
No, but if she. No, the thing is, I'm trying to show you. I'm trying to show you.
I don't own none.
Variety is the spice of life.
Me have variety, but me not have that. That's not in there.
You need to get warm.
No.
Because you're not going to do it.
Me not feel comfortable. Me look on it and me no want it.
Well, for me, sense of humor is crucial. Watch me now. Sense of humor is crucial. So if I know that's not you. The bag is not you. But you came out in the baggy.
So you're saying I'm comfortable now. So I'm comfortable enough to come out in my baggy.
No, I'm saying you made me laugh because I know that's not you.
Okay.
That's what the situation we're
I see what you're saying. Just have it just as a gimmick, like a little thing. I see what you're saying.
Yeah, because relationship miss that. It's like we don't have to be like so rigid.
I understand. For real, But I mean, at the end of the day, so if you're with somebody, and you sleep, you're with somebody, and the sleepover or whatever it is, you're waking up next to the person. That to me in itself is already you're seeing me now with my head tie and whatever. Because there are also some people who feel them not when them with the man that them wear certain hairstyles and them have to put on a head tie because them don't want the man don't want to see that. Not saying that you must do that in the very early stage, that kind of little bit too.
Put on your bonnet.
And bonnet, you might frighten him. Come on, and say,
you might work with it, you know, because it come in shortly. But it come in shortly.
That's true, but you know what I'm saying.
Come in little from this.
The surprise is coming.
The surprise is coming. But I'm just saying, people have to understand that, you know, we're women and we here look neat and you want us to look good on the road, so I have to put on and when we don't wear the bra gone to sleep and the big t-shirt or whatever. I mean, it's, you know, that's comfort in itself. Yeah. That's what I'm saying, it's comfort in itself. So even if you don't wear the baggy.
Alright, so for instance, you love wearing baggies, right? And I didn't know, because clearly you didn't come a road like that, you know? So this is after the first date and I'm getting to know you. So this is our first time getting a bit intimate. And you reveal a baggy to me. Like, this is what you wear?
Yeah.
I'm definitely going to ask that.
That's what I'm into.
But then, if this is what you're into, it's now, okay, baggy versus personality, like, if this
baggy
means
seems like
so
a small deal.
It seems like it's gonna be a small deal. No, if one day she come out in a thong, I'm gonna be surprised. It's probably not fit time. We're gonna put on the baggy. So it's like everything is context. It's
okay,
context.
cool.
Because every relationship is not the same.
That's true.
That's true.
So what I'm saying is just for relationship knowledge generally. It's like you have to know what you like. But what you like, you don't always seek to impose it 100% in the relationship.
I feel you.
I agree.
You know, even if I'm adamant, like, I mean, there has to be compromise too. Or like for instance, me used to eat pork, but I don't eat it again. Ever.
Okay.
Right?
Wait, what? Go again. What
I used to eat pork, right?
Right, but you're not going to eat it again. Yeah.
Right.
Right.
Fine. No, I wouldn't say I'm like rigid like some people where say, yo, because you eat pork, can't deal with you.
Right. There are some people who are like that. Yeah.
No, because then. You know, somebody, it's a challenge.
You just cook two different things in the house or whatever. But I don't think that's a big deal.
Yeah, but you know, if you're willing to do that, it says something about the two of you.
Yeah.
And sometimes we're not trying to find that.
Right. You just, it's hard and fast.
Yeah.
No.
It's
like
true.
like, you have to get a little challenge because
it's weird though, you know, because Jamaicans don't really have like a dating culture. It's kind of like you talk to somebody and they with a person.
So dating culture.
Yeah, man.
We don't have a dating culture. Yeah, we meet today.
So we try and make it
and
every single time.
We meet today and we say, yeah, we're there.
Every time
we're there.
We're there.
What is that? We're there.
We're there.
I am walking.
We're in a relationship.
Cousin. And because I go to my cousin to the same place 3 times, the 4th time,
they're saying,
hey, Miss Creary. I'm going to say, yo, my cousin was, because she's from London, she's like, what is this with Jamaica?
Yeah, they don't do it.
I said, friend, if you see me with a mopstick.
That's a culture. People see you with somebody more than once and it's just your friend. They think that is you know, you're together. Well, guys, you know, this was a good conversation. And I love that Everaldo literally had a scenario for
everything.
For everything.
Every possible
with
case.
This dress code thing. Boy, Everaldo, I pray you find a woman that literally just accepts you as your creative self.
Yeah, me too.
You know, because
I'm still praying.
Because like it's, you know, you just have to listen. When people, you know, maybe what I'm saying, actors must date actors and creatives must date creatives. I don't know.
I think there's balance. There's a
balance. There's a balance because sometimes it might be too much crazy in one house.
There's the next thing I learned is the diffuser, you know, and I never know how important that is. So each person in the relationship have to have something that can diffuse
the other person.
And you know, so many scenarios I've never gone into a relationship trying to find that.
Right.
You know,
but you don't know what you need till you need it.
No,
that too.
Yeah. So it's
like, but that's what he's saying. He's not going in
trying to find
that.
Yeah,
it's probably when you're in now and you find it, you know.
So it's like if you can see that your guy is like a bit off, whatever the reason is, it's not the moment for that.
Yeah.
You know, diffuse him and make him come back to it.
Yeah.
If you can't diffuse your guy,
what's the point?
Yeah, I'm telling you.
It's gonna be a problem.
It's a big problem because that's your power. Because I was in a party and two guys they go get in a war, and a lady came in and diffused them both. I had to go to her and say, "Yo, I love that."
What kind of magic power do you
have? A phone thing. Let me tell you.
But anyway, so guys, thank you so much for coming. This was such a fun conversation. Like, I can't with you. But anyway, so let the viewers know where they can find you. Let's start with Kim, where they can find you on Instagram, TikTok, whatever, platform.
All right, so all of my handles are Kim Makeup, so that's KYM Makeup. No dash, no underscore, nothing like that, just Kim Makeup. And that's TikTok, Instagram, everywhere.
Okay.
I'll follow you?
Maybe, I don't know.
Well, you can follow now. And where can they find you, Everaldo?
Same place, Instagram.
What's the same place?
Puku, I am Pukupu, I am PUKUPOO. That's where you can find me on any platform. But I'm mainly on Instagram.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you know where to find me at Milan Blair, and it is what it is, JA on all platforms. Remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. It is what it is, JA. See you soon.